Hello all, my name is Kayomars. In this tutorial we'll model texture and light and interior in 3dsmax using Vray. So you can see over here we have done the first part over here. So let's get started with the second part of this tutorial. So as we have done over here the wall part, the modeling of the wall part, the wall decor over here. So let's start modeling this chair. So for this chair we'll go into this side view and let's take a line, go into the shapes and take a line. So take a line tool and let's create this shape of a chair over here. So go into this vertices, select the vertex, select this both the vertices, and we have an option over here into this, that is fillet. So click on this fillet option and you can give a bit of a curve over here. After giving a fillet option, you can go into this rendering. We have an option over here that is enable in viewport. So activate this option, enable in viewport. Just click over here and increase the thickness of this shape. So you can shift this a bit down, the shape of a chair, and you can resize it a bit, push it down and make a copy of it by pressing shift and make a copy of it. So now you can go on to this top view and take a box, or you can even go into this extended primitives and you have a chamfer box over here. So take a chamfer box, so create a shape like this, shift this over here and you can increase the length of this particular shape. Go to the top view. You can even give the segments to it. Right click, convert to editable poly, go into the vertex mode and shift it a bit inside over here. Okay, great. So now you have one modifier called FFD box. So you can click on this FFD box. FFD box is freeform deformer. So freeform deformer will definitely help you out to deform the shape. So if you are deforming the shape, you can use this. So we don't have much segments over here, so we cannot deform the shape. If you want to deform a shape, what you can do is you can give a modifier, or you can give a modifier called turbo smooth. So if you give turbo smooth will smoothen this object. So click on this. Now give a FFD box modifier, go into this, select the control points and shift this a bit up. Okay, that's it. Not much, you can do a bit. As you're done with the shape, shift this up again, make a copy of it and rotate it like this. So you can rotate it into 90 degree over here, and you can shift the shape over here onto the top. So you can push it a bit in front. You can delete this. You can scale a bit. And also, as you have done this, you can push this vertices a bit front in x-axis. I'm sorry, y-axis. Okay, great. Now the next thing over here is the back part, that is a back support. For the back support, we can go into the shape, again take a line, and let's create a line. So if you want this line to get attached to this particular shape, so you have an option over here. Just click over here, go into this shape, and that is a shape called attach. So attach this particular shape. So now go into this vertices, select this both vertices, right click on it, and that is the option called fuse vertices. So fuse vertices will overlap this vertices. So let's first attach this also with this. Okay, so select this both the vertices, fuse vertices. After that, right click on it and weld the vertices. So once you weld it, oops, I'm very sorry. So we have done a bit of a mistake. So we need to weld this vertices. So select this element and select this element. Select this both the elements, right click, fuse vertices, right click, weld vertices. So as you can see over here, these two elements have been merged up. So this has been attached to this object. So in the same way, you can go into this line, vertices, fuse vertices, and weld vertices. So once your weld vertices is done, your particular shape will be easily welded up. So now you can make a copy of it, or still to go, still one more shape you can give for the bottom part. So you can shift this shape on top of it, again go into this, and let's attach this. Right click, fuse the vertices, right click, weld vertices. The same way, right click, fuse vertices, and weld vertices. Now as you can see, the shape of the chair has been created. So you can reduce the thickness. If you like to reduce the thickness, you can easily reduce the thickness of this particular element. So select these three objects again and again, make a copy of it, and you can rotate a bit. You can give it a shape. So let's make one more copy of it, push it over here, add to the corner, and rotate this particular shape. So let's just basically we'll change the color of it from here. Okay, alright. So the next part over here we'll be doing is, we can copy this frames. Let's copy this particular frames, and we'll rotate this particular frames over here. Can rotate this frames, can go into this top view and shift this frames over here. So you can make one more duplicate. So you can make 2-3 copies. You want 3 copies of this particular frame, so you can take the copy accordingly. The next part over here is the lamp part. So let's create a lamp over here. For creation of a lamp, we'll take a cylinder over here. As you can see, the shape over here is in the form of a cylinder. So let's take a cylinder over here. After taking a cylinder, we'll go into this modifier list, and we have a modifier called taper. So you can use a taper modifier a bit, and you can go into this and reduce the height of this. So right click, convert to editable poly. So once you're done with this part, so you can shift this over here and push this onto the top. After this step, go to this polygon, and there is an option called inset. So let's inset it. So once you inset this particular element, so inset will it will extrude that element into the same position a bit inside. So you can use the bevel option again from here and push this inside a bit more and click OK. And one more time you can give the inset option. You can increase the inset over here and click OK. Again click over here and give a bevel option. So you can give one more time bevel and you can reduce this and click OK. So now you have an option called extrude, and you can just extrude the option down over here, as you can keep it as it is and click OK. That's it. So you just shift it over here and use a bit of a bevel option. You can use it one more time and click OK. So once you're using the bevel option, so now you can shift this element a bit onto the top and push this up and resize it and push it up. Okay, so here what your lamp is created. So let's change the color and let's save this file. Okay, you can resize the lamp a bit. Okay, so we'll continue the next part in the next tutorial. Till then, goodbye.